Good morning, it's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Wednesday, the 6th of May 2020. It's 5:18 a.m. local here in Vietnam. This is a look at my 12-hour charts on the high probability method, and the new candle was at 4 a.m., which was 1 hour and 18 minutes ago. Again, I just have to wait for the spreads to come in, then prepare all the charts and spreadsheets before getting onto the video. So let's have a look what we've done this morning. There's a fair bit. This is my watch list on the right. Everything highlighted in blue is a current trade open. If there's no highlight, no trade. If there's orange highlight, that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. So let's have a look. As normal, you can stop the video, pause the video, read my notes. I've got a lot of notes happening. English may not be your first language. You may not understand the Australian accent. Just slow the video down, have a look, read the notes. It's all a little bit confusing sometimes. S1, S2, first sequence, second sequence. That's all that means. So that's where trades commence. Buy trades are the blue lines. Blue vertical dash, solid blue horizontal, sells are red. Green trend lines, bullish divergence. Red trend lines, bearish divergence. If you see a blue trend line, it's just something that interests me. You see yellow lines, overall break even, and they're mentioned here, overall break even or break evens. So we'll go through what's happened. Oz Swiss, just looking at my notes as I go. I had a sell up on this pair here. It came down, sell was by itself. MACD Platinum, this is his bottom indicator, zero leg indicator, take sells when it's above the zero level and buys when it's below. Sell was taken here, came down through the zero level, closed out half, put a stop and place near my entry, and that was taken out for a loss of 13 cents, which the profit of the date's been adjusted. So also, just for your interest, I draw trend lines in as the candles progress, just to give me a heads up. It saves me worrying about it when it actually happens. I don't have to look. I'm drawing them continuously, and if it becomes no longer valid, then I just remove those trend lines. So that's Oz Swiss. Let's have a look at CAD Swiss. Two things here, I think. Yeah, I was in on this red line here. I was in two trades, two sell trades. Both had closed out partial with small profits, and the second two halves were stopped out near the break-even level for $2.35. So that sell's no longer with us, so I can get rid of that. Hopefully I'll get the right one here. Doesn't matter, I'll fix it up later. No, it doesn't matter. So now get rid of the sells. Now this morning I've taken a buy trade here. As I said, the MACD Platinum's below the zero level. It's a buy. It's a high risk trade because we're going into the trend. The trend's down. They're the MAs, 240, 100, 50. Trends down, I'm going into it. I'm already at the MAs. Buy signal here, the green QMP filter dot, which is this red and green dots on the chart. But I like this support level, double bottom or a support level. So I'm taking a buy there. It is a high risk trade. That's the CAD Swiss. CAD Yen, another one that had a sell trade. Stopped out. I think it was it was this one here. Sell, it's a standalone sell trade. It was sequence 2. It's popped up, just hit that stop loss up there. So that closed out, and there that was a CAD Yen. What I'm looking at, huge profit of 60 cents on the second half. But like I said, I already got a couple of bucks on the first half. Euro Aussie. Sell to, all right, we're in a couple of sequences here. We started with this buy sequence on sequence 1. It's never really gone anywhere in my favor, and I've taken a third hedge sell on this sell signal today. So that sequence 1 overall break even for that is hedged, as you can see there. Sequence 2 starts here. It's just a sell, and it's just a standalone sell. It's got a stop in place. That's that red dotted line. It's a little bit hard to see up there, just above this high. So I can't. There's that? Was it sell 7-1? Yeah, I should bring that stop down so I can lock in a bit of profit there. I've already closed out half. And because this new sell signal's above the MACD Platinum, I start a new sequence. So 2 trades were taken on this same candle this morning. That's the third hedge sell for sequence 1 and a new sequence commencing, that's sequence 3. You've got hidden bearish divergence there, which is a good little setup. You can see that it's a bit hard to see the red trend line down there, but we've got lower highs on price and higher highs on the MACD Platinum, which is an oscillator. So that's the Euro Aussie. I'm actually getting killed on all the Euro pairs on my daily charts at the moment, which is not good. Euro CAD, just a new sell taken this morning. It's a high risk trade. The trend is up. We're in the MAs already, so the MACD Platinum's above the 0 level. We've got this resistance level up here, and we've also got regular bearish divergence. So we've got higher highs on price, and look, you're probably saying you can't have both, a double top or resistance level and divergence. Well, I just look at the general. Remember, resistance levels are a level, not an actual price. So double top is a level, not a price, whereas divergence is generally one peak to another. So they can be both the same. And look at the MACD Platinum, it's pretty flat, it's above the 0 level. Look, it is a high risk trade, but it's worth a shot. That's Euro CAD sell. Pound CAD. New signal this morning. I was already in sequence 1, which was a buy, sell, buy. It spiked through my break even just, but not enough for me to get not at the right time when the MACD Platinum. Now it's dropped away and I've taken a sell. First I've taken a hedge sell on this first sequence, so 2 trades on the same candle, and a new sequence has commenced. It's not a great setup on sequence 2. MACD Platinum's just above the 0 level, but I'm trying to give myself a bit more grunt to the downside. I like this big resistance level up here. Again, you could call it a triple top. Resistance level looks good to me. So it is a high risk trade, this one. Overall break even for all trades is down here. Don't worry about that too much, because the plan is to work on what the last trade or last trade sequence is, then worry about the other sequence. So ideally I want to see this fall down. It might not make it all the way at the overall break even, but if it breaks this new low, that'd be great. Make a few pips on here, add it to my profit, then this thing, MACD Platinum, roll over and come down and give me another buy signal, whereas then I can start looking at taking a new sequence and also clearing sequence 1. Clear as mud? Good. New Zealand Swiss franc had 2 remaining sell trades here on this area. It was sequence 2 and sequence 3. I'd already closed out partial sells. They both come up and hit that stop line. I know it's hard to see because this is just a lot happening on this pair. And they were both stopped out, and that was a grand total of $3.83, and it's been added to the profit to date. So basically I've just got sequence 1 on at the moment. It's hedged. That's a lot of trades happening here. Now looking for a buy. The MACD Platinum's below the 0 level, and I might start getting a little bit creative and start closing out some of these higher sell trades. So if I get a buy signal, for example, and I'm pretty sure it's a good one, I like it, then I might start taking a bit of profit and increasing and give myself a bit more risk, but just trying to clear some of these other trades. That's the plan. So that's the New Zealand Swiss, USD CAD. I was in a buy here, and it just looks ugly. The CAD just gives me some grief, I tell you. It's gone up nicely, then it's just fallen away, and the last candle last night, the MACD broke the 0 level, so all I did was close the trade completely. So I'm out of that buy trade completely, and that gave me a whopping total of $3.51. This 12-hour chart is just going nowhere at the moment. So in no trade on the USD CAD. So it just, gives me grief. All right, all these trades, guys, are recorded on a shared spreadsheet. That's a shared spreadsheet. The link to that is in the description of this video. You're more than welcome to check that out. It's been slow going. I can't believe how many stop outs I've had from trades from the 1st of May. Just not getting any traction. As I said, on the daily charts, the euro pairs are smashing at the moment. Euro just dropping. And because I've got so many euro trades on to the long side, never good. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you do like the video, please hit the subscribe button. If nothing else, hit the like button, and I'll probably chat to you guys this afternoon. Cheers.